Hi, and welcome to Sergeant Dorsey Speaks. I want to come to you and share a couple of hate crimes that have happened over the last couple of days, and I just want you to know crazy is everywhere. And so we have got to keep our head on a swivel. We have got to be diligent, and we have to have this conversation with our families. Welcome, welcome. My name is Cheryl Dorsey. I'm a retired Los Angeles Police Department sergeant, spent 20 years in uniform on the Los Angeles Police Department. And so I'll be coming to you from time to time, sharing incidents with you that are trending. Some will involve police, some will be things that I just think you need to know about, and I want to share with you what I think might keep you safe. And this story is one of those kinds of incidents. It involved an Iowa woman, but listen, this could happen anywhere at any time. And so let me share with you a picture rather, from this weekend in White Settlement, Texas. There was some guy that wandered into a church and started firing on the congregants in the middle of communion. Well, luckily, the governor there, Greg Abbott, recently passed legislation in September of this year, 2019, that allowed individuals who can legally carry to take your gun into places of worship, churches, synagogues, and the like. And because there were some good guys in there, and you could see all of them from this video, you could see all of them from this still image rather. All the good guys with the gun, they're in the green. And then of course the bad guy, you don't see him because one of the good guys took him out. So, even in church, you got to be careful. Movie theaters, schools, church, shopping centers, you have to pay attention. And we have to have this conversation with our young people. I have it with my sons all the time, and they're always like, Mom, you watch too much TV, you do it too much, relax. But I want to educate them and inform them on what's going on nationally, so if they find themselves in a similar situation like this church, they have an idea about what it is that they want to do, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? So hate crimes are up, and there was a young woman in Iowa, 14-year-old Hispanic girl, who was run over by this crazy white woman. And I just want you to watch the video, and then we'll talk a little bit about it on the other side.
42-year-old Nicole Franklin seems confused during her court appearance Friday morning.
Do you understand that?
Not really.
Well,
She was charged with attempted murder as a result of a hit-and-run December 9th that left 14-year-old Natalia Miranda battered and severely bruised.
I remember waking up in the snow, and I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm like, how did this happen? What just happened? Why am I on the snow?
The last thing she remembers is a white vehicle coming at her. Clive police had few clues to go on, so they immediately went to work.
From the moment this happened, our officers were out knocking on doors, checking for home video surveillance, checking with bus drivers.
That helped them come up with a suspect vehicle. They learned someone was arrested in a similar vehicle at this West Des Moines gas station about an hour after Miranda was hit by the vehicle in Clive. Clive investigators spoke to Nicole Franklin in the Polk County Jail.
During the interview, Franklin not only admitted to being the driver of the car that struck this girl, but also that she had done so intentionally. Franklin told investigators that she ran the girl over because she was, in her words, a Mexican.
Whether hate crime...
Now look, she's playing crazy now, and like she don't really remember what happened. That may be part of her defense, because it was reported that she had admitted to smoking meth about 5 hours before she tried to run this young girl over. And it's a mighty good thing that they found her and took her into custody, because we now know that before she tried to run, or did run, this little Hispanic girl over, that she ran over a 12-year-old black boy who was walking down the street. She jumped the curb and hit this kid. Now luckily he sustained minor injuries, but her day could have been filled with all sorts of mayhem had they not taken her into custody. And the way they finally found her was 90 minutes after she tried to, or did in fact, run over this Hispanic girl. She went into a convenience store that you saw on the video, and she was stealing a bunch of items and cussing out the clerk and using racial slurs towards the clerk. And so that's how she was ultimately taken into custody. So listen, are we going to allow her to blame meth that she smoked 5 hours earlier as her get out of jail free card? I don't know. It is Iowa. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll keep you posted. That's it for now, family. Be good, be safe, keep your head on a swivel. Be sure to follow Sergeant Dorsey Speaks on my YouTube channel and subscribe to Sergeant Dorsey Speaks podcast on the platform of your choice. Until next time, family, be good and be safe.